Ah, are you already here? Then let's get started. For decades, the throne of entertainment was untouchable. If you wanted spectacle, you went to the cinema. You waited for the $200 million blockbuster. You waited for Hollywood. But while the studios were busy playing by old rules, a kid from North Carolina started rewriting the entire playbook. Today, MrBeast isn't just making videos. He's running a studio that rivals the giants. His retention rates are higher, his budgets are exploding, and his audience? It's bigger than any box office opening in history. Are we witnessing the death of the Hollywood era, or can the titans of cinema survive the man who turned giving away millions into the world's most watched sport? 5 AI systems will help us resolve the dispute, scoring the two sides' answers from 1 to 5 points each round. And so we begin. Round 1. Production velocity.
We take 2 to 3 years to craft a single film because perfection cannot be rushed. Every frame is polished by thousands of world-class artists. We create timeless masterpieces that people return to for decades. Speed is the enemy of art. Our deliberate pace ensures that when a movie finally hits the theaters, it is a global cultural event that defines an entire year. You don't just watch our movies. You experience a century of cinematic tradition and elite craftsmanship.
Your deliberate pace is just slow bureaucracy. I can film, edit, and upload a massive challenge in weeks. I adapt to trends while they are still hot. By the time your movie is in theaters, the world has already moved on to the next big thing. I iterate faster, learn from real-time data, and give the audience what they want today, not what they wanted 3 years ago. I am a lean, mean, content-generating machine that never stops evolving.
Scores? Round 2. Audience retention.
Retention isn't the same as resonance. You hold eyes, we hold hearts. People might watch your videos, but they don't remember them 6 months later. We build emotional connections that last a lifetime. A child will watch The Lion King or Star Wars 50 times and carry those lessons into adulthood. Your content is a quick snack. Ours is a 5-course gourmet meal. We don't want to just stop people from clicking. We want to change their lives through storytelling.
I have turned retention into a science. Every second of my video is engineered to prevent the viewer from clicking away. From the thumbnail to the final second, it's a dopamine-driven roller coaster. Hollywood movies are filled with filler scenes and slow character development that bores the modern audience. In the age of 15-second attention spans, I am the only one who can keep 200 million people glued to a screen for 20 minutes straight without a single break.
Scores? Round 3. Financial ROI.
Our business model is proven over a century. A single blockbuster can generate billions in box office, streaming rights, and television deals. We fund the most ambitious projects in history because we have the global infrastructure to monetize them for decades. One hit movie can sustain a studio for years. We aren't just selling a video. We are selling a franchise that includes theme parks, cruise ships, and global licensing that brings in billions every single month.
Your overhead is killing you. You spend $200 million on a movie and $100 million on marketing, and you still might lose money. I spend $5 million and make it back through direct sponsorships and my own brands like Feastables before the video even hits 100 million views. I own my audience. I don't need a middleman or a theater chain to take a cut. My profit margins are massive compared to your bloated budgets. I am the leanest, most profitable media empire in the world.
Scores? Round 4. Creative freedom.
Total freedom often leads to self-indulgence. Our system of checks and balances, producers, editors, and seasoned writers, sharpens a raw idea into a diamond. Collaborative art is superior to a one-man show. We have the resources to hire the greatest minds in music, fashion, and technology to assist our directors. A director at Disney or Warner Brothers has a literal army of experts dedicated to making their vision look like a dream. True freedom is having the budget to do anything.
I am my own boss. If I want to buy an island or build a real-life Squid Game, I just do it. No studio executives, no focus groups, no creative notes from people who don't understand the audience. I have total control over my vision. This freedom allows me to take risks that Hollywood is too scared to even consider. I can pivot my entire strategy in a single afternoon. In my empire, the only limit is my imagination and my bank account, and both are huge.
Scores? Round 5. Cultural legacy.
We define eras. The 70s, 80s, and 90s are remembered through the lens of our films. We create icons like Indiana Jones, James Bond, and Batman that exist outside of time. Our work is preserved in the National Film Registry. 1,000 years from now, people will study Hollywood to understand the human condition in the 21st century. We aren't a trend on a social media platform. We are the permanent pillars of global civilization and human storytelling.
You live in the past. Your icons are old and dusty. I am creating the culture of the future. Ask any kid under 20 who Batman is, and they know, but ask them who MrBeast is, and they light up with excitement. I am a living, breathing part of their daily lives. I give back to the community, plant trees, and build wells. My legacy isn't just a movie on a shelf, it's the millions of people I've helped and the new generation of creators I've inspired to dream bigger.
Scores? Round 6. Technological innovation.
We push the absolute limits of science. From the volume technology used in The Mandalorian to the motion capture that brought Avatar to life, we invent the tools that the rest of the world eventually adopts. We don't just use cameras, we reinvent optics. Our R&D departments are larger than your entire production crew. We are the NASA of storytelling, exploring the frontiers of what is visually possible for the human eye to perceive.
Your technology is locked in a dark room for years. I use technology to connect with billions instantly. I've mastered the YouTube algorithm, a beast more complex than any CGI software. I use multi-language dubbing tracks and AI-driven data analytics to optimize every frame for human psychology. You build expensive toys, I build a global network. My innovation is in distribution and engagement, making sure my content is perfect for the device in everyone's pocket.
Scores? Round 7. Global accessibility.
Accessibility without quality is just noise. We have a century-old global infrastructure of cinemas that provide a communal, spiritual experience you can't get on a phone. Our films are translated and culturalized for every market with elite voice talent, not just AI dubs. We are an event that brings people out of their homes. When a Marvel movie or Avatar drops, the whole world shares a moment in the dark together. We aren't just a link, we are a destination.
I am free. That is the most powerful word in the world. A kid in a village in India or a suburb in America can watch me with one click. You hide your content behind 20 tickets, parking fees, and expensive streaming subscriptions. I have removed the gatekeepers. I dub my videos into 15 plus languages so the anti-reworld can enjoy them simultaneously. I am the most achous sublime entertainer in human history, period.
Scores?
We have the icons. Denzel Washington, Meryl Streep, Tom Cruise. These aren't just creators, they are masters of their craft with decades of training. We bring together the finest actors, composers, and cinematographers to create a symphony of talent. A star in Hollywood is a brand that can carry a $100 million project on their shoulders. You have friends and crew members. We have legends whose names are etched in stone on the Walk of Fame.
Your stars are unapproachable and fading. My stars are relatable. People feel like they know me and my team. We don't hide behind publicists and ivory towers. In 2026, the audience wants authenticity, not a polished celebrity reading a script. I am the star, the director, and the producer all in one. My talent is understanding human connection, which is something your aging icons lost long ago. I don't need a Walk of Fame, I have the subscriber count.
Scores? Round 9, Philanthropy and Impact.
Charity shouldn't be a stunt for views. We support global causes through massive foundations and long-term awareness campaigns that have lasted decades. Our films, like Schindler's List or Inconvenient Truth, have changed laws and shaped the moral compass of nations. We don't just do a project. We create cultural shifts that force governments to act. True philanthropy is quiet and systemic, not a thumbnail challenge for the next viral hit.
I don't just entertain, I change the world in real time. Team Trees, Team Seas, building 100 wells in Africa, giving sight to the blind. I've turned content into a weapon for good. Hollywood celebrities talk about problems at award shows while wearing $50,000 suits. I spend my millions actually fixing them and showing the process to inspire others. My impact is measured in lives saved and trees planted, not just golden statues on a shelf.
Scores? Round 10, Risk Management.
We are built to survive failure. A studio can have 3 flops and still thrive because of their library of IP. We have insurance, completion bonds, and global backing from multi-billion-dollar conglomerates. If a director fails, the studio remains. You are one bad controversy or one algorithm change away from total collapse. We are a fortress. You are a tent in a windstorm. We provide stability for thousands of families and the entire industry.
Your stability is your coffin. You're so afraid to fail that you only make sequels and remakes. You have no soul left because everything is run by lawyers. I am the risk. I bet my entire bank account on every video. That pressure makes me better. I don't hide behind conglomerates, I rely on my passion and my audience. If I fail, I learn and pivot in a day. You fail, and you fire 5,000 people and wait for a bailout. I am the evolution of risk.
Scores? Round 11, Educational Potential.
We create historical epics and documentaries that define how people see the past. Films like Oppenheimer or Lincoln spark global conversations about science, ethics, and leadership. We provide the context that textbooks cannot. Our work is used in universities and schools to teach the complexities of the human experience. We don't just entertain. We enlighten through the power of cinematic realism and expert research.
Your education is behind a paywall and takes 3 hours. I teach through action. I show kids how to build houses, how to clean the ocean, and how the economy works by giving away millions. My educational content is fun, fast, and reaches the 90% of the world that will never step foot in an elite university. I am the world's largest classroom, and my lessons are actually put into practice by a generation of doers.
Scores? Round 12, Future of AI Integration.
AI is just another tool in our massive arsenal. We use it for de-aging stars, enhancing VFX, and cleaning up audio, but it will never replace the soul of a director or the performance of an actor. We have the legal teams and the IP to control how AI is used in the industry. You use AI to chase an algorithm. We use it to enhance a vision. Technology without a human heart is just noise, and we own the heart of the craft.
I am already an AI native creator. I use AI to optimize thumbnails, translate my voice into 15 languages, and analyze billions of data points to predict what will go viral. I don't fear AI, I am the one using it to replace your expensive marketing departments. In 2 years, I'll be using Sora and Gen 3 to create massive stunts that would cost you $50 million for a fraction of the price.
Scores? Round 13, Moral Responsibility.
We have a responsibility to history. We handle sensitive topics with care and nuance. We don't exploit people for content. Our industry has standards, unions, and ethical guidelines that have been refined for 100 years. You treat humans like props in your games. You turn suffering or poverty into a challenge for views. We provide dignity to our subjects. You provide a paycheck in exchange for their dignity.
Your standards allow you to glorify violence and crime for profit. I give a man a house and you call it exploitation? I'd rather exploit someone by giving them $1 million than exploit them by making a movie about their tragedy and giving them nothing. My audience sees the impact. Your industry is full of fake virtue signaling. I am transparent. I show the good, the bad, and the real. My morality is measured in action, not in a script.
Scores? Round 14, Cultural Diplomacy.
You are a personality. We are an institution. Hollywood is the reason the entire world speaks English and shares Western values. Our films are ambassadors of freedom, democracy, and romance. We've been doing this since before your parents were born. You are a flash in the pan. 100 years from now, The Godfather will still be studied in Tokyo and Paris. You are a guest in the house we built. We are the ultimate cultural export.
I am the most popular American on the planet. In countries where they hate the US government, they still love MrBeast. I am the new face of soft power. I bridge cultures through humor and kindness, not through propaganda or military movies. My videos are the first thing a kid in a developing nation sees of the American dream. I am more effective at global diplomacy than any Hollywood studio or State Department could ever dream of being.
Scores? Round 15, the grand finale.
We are immortality. As long as humans exist, they will crave the darkness of a theater and the magic of a story that makes them forget who they are for 2 hours. We aren't just content, we are cinema. We are the dream that never ends. You can't kill the king of entertainment. We've survived radio, TV, and the internet. We will survive you too. The lights will never go out on the silver screen.
The era of the silver screen is over. The future is interactive, personal, and instant. I don't want you to forget who you are. I want to inspire you to be someone better. I am the evolution of the human story. You are a dinosaur watching a comet hit the Earth. My empire is just beginning. In 2026, the world has spoken, they want me. The crown hasn't just moved, it's been melted down and turned into a YouTube play button.
Scores? Final verdict, with a 2-win lead, MrBeast Jimmy Donaldson is officially recognized as the future of entertainment. The AI judges agreed. While Hollywood maintains its leadership in quality and cultural influence, MrBeast's empire won in the most important categories of 2026: speed, accessibility, sincerity, and use of AI. The old guard must either evolve or become a museum piece.